back with me and Nathan again. Since Nathan's just here as an audience, or to talk if he wants to. Since it's Nathan. Who doesn't love Nathan? Well, there's select few that he sacrificed a lot of his life for, but, you know. Hey, DeMonte. Michael. Brandon. Then again, they don't watch my videos, so I don't even care. So the bosses this time are some GNXs, and then Ali Al Sanchez in his throne that he stole. As much as I like Valvray, I think I'm not gonna really use him like that. Meg is best girl after all, so I gotta use her.
Yay, we get them back.
Yeah, they served their purpose that last thing. Let's go through with it. Alright, nah. Now I'll use Aki here, I actually like him. The Fusion Rebake is the other IBO Gundam. Oh boy. We're slowly getting to the final fight of Gundam 00. That's why Nathan's here, so he can witness this. At the mess hall. So now we're going in space, huh? Yeah, looks like that's our safest option now. Even if we wanted to take shelter in another world, all the gates have tight security that are on high alert now. This is pretty dang frustrating though. I hate that all we can do is just run away. There's nothing else we can do. Taking on the UN forces outright is simply out of the question. No, they got Shin Getter. They got Mezen Kaiser. They got a crazy amount of stuff. But, you know, storyline reasons, I guess they won't let it.
Unicorn.
They even have that. We fought them a number of times, but despite everything, they've been able to keep up their appearance in the public eye. That's why it's frustrating. It's like we're the bad guys. I'm sure Colin feels more frustrated than one. Yeah, I wonder if she'll be okay. You don't need to worry about me. Colin. I'm not gonna stay depressed forever. Since the Bell took me in, I'm at least going to pull my weight around here. And I'll rescue the surviving members of the Black Knights. I haven't given up hope. I'll come back to this world and take down Britannia. Alright. Well, from the looks of things, you certainly seem like you're okay. No, it looks to me like she's forcing herself to keep going. Back then, that's why I... Alright, we're at the briefing room. So you're the ones they sent over, huh? Yes. We were selected because our machines are relatively small, and the Autonomous only has so much space given all the equipment you already have on board. By the way, Lockon, how's your injury? No, it's nothing to worry about. Unlike me, you're still flesh and blood. Don't push yourself. I have to say, I hate that we've been such a bother to Londo Bell. A bother? I mean, by having us all constantly running from place to place like this, we're to blame for this situation. It should be something we deal with ourselves. We ended up dragging all of you into it. And now on top of that, they've set you here to help protect us in case of an emergency. You guys are being much too formal. We've been working together for some time now. Sending units where they are needed is only natural. And besides, I've also gotten involved in my own personal problem. We're pretty much in the same boat here. So the guy in blue, Chirico, he's the first silent protagonist. You know, that whole protagonist, that whole hero that's silent but awesome at the same time.
Yep.
Nate, Chirico's he's the father of them all.
Are they two from the same series or
No.
different series?
No, they're by the same. They were both done by the same guy, Ryosuke Takahashi, but no, completely different series.
Yeah, their artwork looks somewhat similar.
Remember, the 80s had a distinct art style to it. And you notice, like, with newer art styles, they have, like, more shading, more color style, more everything. Whereas the 70s and 80s and early 90s had, like, a more simplistic but unnatural style. Like, look at AG's pilot suit versus Lockon and his casuals. Still, you should be rushing to get to your world's Earth, but instead, you're helping us with our mess. I definitely think we owe you an apology for that. If you feel we really are in the same boat, then you should be willing to make use of us when the time comes, just as we are now with you. These guys are public enemy number one, but they're still worrying about me. They really are nice people. Anyways, if we're lucky, the Nahaza won't take too long before opening the next gate. We can get out of here. Right now, we're the only enemies left for the world, and we're isolated from any outside help. All the nations are going to be sending in their aces to finally clean us up. Aces? You mean like them? Yeah, that Union pursuit force from before. And the man that stole Gundam Throne's Zui are definitely going to be sent after us. Ali Al Sanchez. Setsuna, I'm sorry, but he's my target. Shooting him down is the only way to get revenge for my family. To never let a tragedy like that ever happen again. To change the very foundation of this distorted world. We remember different eras had different designs.
Mm-hmm.
Like compare Sumeragi. Look at that perfection right there. Long hair, body, eyes. But there's a Union colony at Lagrange 1 we previously used as a secret dock, but it's likely under the control of the trader now. And then look at Shima. Shima's from around the same time. You see how now they have like more detailed things? That's just how it is at that timeline, because ironically I think Zega Pain and Gundam 00 came out around near the same time or so.
Okay.
Given our present coordinates and the time remaining, we'll need to set a course to either Lagrange 1 or the moon and use a space reef to buy us time. What's the present estimation of when the Union forces will dispatch and when they will commence their attack? I'm sending the data over now. Be aware that, since we no longer rely on beta, this prediction was made using outdated information. This doesn't leave us with much leeway to work with. It's still unclear how the trader is connected to the UN forces, but we can be certain there's someone who's in a position to easily control the flow of pseudo-solar reactors. Since they can use any information gained from Veda to indirectly track us, this assumption was the best I could manage. The more we have to work with, the better we'll be prepared. Once we exit the atmosphere, we'll aim for the space reef of Lagrange 1. Please take care. Then the Union battleship. So, Celestial Being and the Otherworlder First are seeking refuge at Lagrange 1. A team at the low orbit station is already on their way to put a stop to them. Our fleet consists not only of our own forces, but the captured Gundam as well. I'm sure we'll be given the order to pursue in due time. They said they'd follow up with us once they had a clearer picture. So yes, I believe you're right. And the fact we were sent into space so quickly means that they must be expecting to use us. This will be the decisive battle. Let's be ready for anything. Ptolemaeus, you've chosen to flee, even after deciding to stand against me. I see sensibility has prevailed, but it's much too late for that. I'll not leave anything to chance. I'll go there myself and severe the source of this turmoil at its root. But, Master Alejandro, they are still operating alongside Londo Bell. Would it not be more prudent to watch them carefully from afar? It will be the UN forces that fight them directly. I merely intend to give the last rites to misguided fools of the Ptolemies before their passing. Of course, they may be defeated before I have the chance, but I doubt the mobile suits they were given are pathetic enough for that to happen. In that case, please take care of yourself. I won't make any mistakes this late in the game. The Corner family's long-awaited dream will now finally become a reality. You have my deepest gratitude for that, Ribbons. Now then, I'll be off. Be aware, Ribbons is the real traitor, he's the evil one. At the bridge. We'll be exiting geostationary orbit shortly. Is it just me, or does it look like we aren't taking a straight shot to the moon? I'm not actually sure why we're taking a route like this. What's up, Vice President? You lost in thought again? That's not it. Huh? Then... UN warships and a large number of mobile suits are approaching. They showed up, huh? At the bridge of the Rock Highland. All ships, please break off at full speed as we planned. We will take out the rear. But taking into account the fighting strength of each ship, we should... You don't need to worry. When the time comes to withdraw, the Ptolemy will be able to disperse GM particles using satellites. Besides, this was Celestial Being's battle to begin with. Understood. Then it's time. It's almost over, Nate. Oh dear God, the amount of... Oh, stop eating Kotetsu. Jeeg is playable. Yes! You know they're taking it seriously when we got a 1970s mech. Got a Scope Dog, the Kidios, Exia, Steel Jeeg, what's called Dynamis. Dear God, Virtue, Lasner. Yes! This is a fight. To Stop the World, episode 93. We can't allow them to tie us down here. Everyone, it's up to you! Kyrios, Alleluia. Oh yeah, we've been the ones being rescued so far. Now we return the favor. Kyrios, Alleluia Baptism, commencing up interception. Exia, eliminating the targets. Jeek parts are secured to the linear field. Jeek parts, shoot! Wait, that is so cool. So in this one, with Steel Jeek, he has like a support craft little thing that carries his parts for him to combine and become Steel Jeek. In this situation, they put it on the Thomas. That's pretty cool. This isn't motorbike racing. I don't have to buy by fair play here. Laser and Scope Dog now secured on the linear field. Laser, Scope Dog, launching. We can just reduce their numbers even a little. Don't overextend yourself, AG. I know, but we need to fight hard to make up for Lockon's absence. Miss Sumeragi, I'm heading out too. You'll have your chance later. I'm pretty sure you already had me in your plan before you ended up revising it. I reworked it precisely because of your injuries. You can't be reckless here at a time like this. That bastard Aliel Sanchez could show up at any minute. I can't just sit around and do nothing. Dynamis, taking off! Dynamis! Lockon, what are you? There's been a change of plans. I'll provide you guys with backup. So yeah, I like the fact this game does some pretty decent, cool ideas of crossovers.
Yeah.
Now.
Why are they glowing like that?
What? I don't know, actually. I've never seen that before. Or I probably have, just haven't paid attention to it. I guess they get like, oh, they get a bonus in space. That's why. That's my guess. So many Gundams. And then a Zegapane. And then Steel Jeek himself. Then a Scope Dog. The sad part is, basically, you've seen the whole Death Flag scenario with characters. This isn't gonna end well. But I like that about the early series when it came to trying to set up for season 2, where they do a big thing, you know, that damages the heroes, and then out of nowhere the heroes made their comeback on season 2. I like that. It's a good way to start a season and end a season because it attracts your attention.
Here we go.
Let's see. So Jeek is older than me and you. He's from the 1970s. He still looks cool. Oh dang, can you use a knuckle shot already? Okay. Leisner, you actually were a part of the story. I made you read Gale's lines and some other stuff, I think. Yeah, and any Super Rod Wars that has Leisner, I'll use Leisner for sure. Scope Dogs are also awesome. You already know the Marafton. That's the OG mech for the game. And one of the newer updates that's supposed to be on, reason why I'm trying to catch up on this stuff is because in the newer update, Arion gets his upgrade, which comes out at the time of this recording. Valve Rave 6 is out. So after that event, when a new chapter comes in for the game, Arion gets its upgrade. So basically, the command I just put right there was my next attack on Exia. If Exia were to get hit, it'll do only 10% 10 damage.
Oh, right.
Like
I
that.
tend to see. Yeah, I tend to see that a lot.
Remember, Super Robot Wars is as old as we are. It was created ironically in 1992.
Ooh.
Yeah, might as well.
Dang.
That way we can kill them off on the next turn. I'll never forget. I think you were with me when I got one about Makihiro stuff.
Probably. Ooh.
I used him wasting up an SR on this guy, but he could barely damage my Gundam.
Hmm.
That's the reason why we weakened him and then just take him out.
Heroes too strong.
But yeah, at the end of Gundam Below, it really is them against the world. It's a sad fight because once again, it's 4 Gundams versus countless amounts of mobile suits. But it was a good end in the sense that they succeeded, Celestial being succeeded in killing the main antagonist. You know, they kill Alejandro. Dear God, not to this thing. Bruh, this guy doesn't want to
Jeez.
die. Oh, now it's dying now. My boy Chiriko's got my back. Never mind. Now he does. But
Animation,
anyways,
there
they
you go.
succeed in defeating the enemy, but at the end, the losses destroy the gains. Yeah, can't evade rockets. Where is he?
Oh, right there, all the way down, bottom. I was sitting there wondering, like, who's left? Okay, there
That's
we
all.
go.
Mobile suits equipped with pseudo-solar reactors are approaching, and there are 3 Virginia-class ships behind them. Mobile suit teams are closing in on all ships. GM particles master approach. The real pursuit force is here now. We won't fall here. I know I'm gonna probably have to redo what's called I know I'm gonna have to redo most of these missions in the future. I've mastered how to pilot. Now I've mastered how to pilot the GNX, and the rest of the other rotor forces should be busy fighting other platoons right about now. So you'll be getting any backup. Today we finish this, Gundams. Ugh, my head. Ah, it's the winged one. Test subject E57. It's Stone Perry's. Gah. That's the throne. It's Alial Sanchez. You got away from me last time. But here's where it all ends, Celestial Being. There are a lot of enemies. We're at a disadvantage. Ugh, if I just didn't have this headache. I'm blocking the quantum brainwaves myself. Hallelujah. Now get out there and start killing Hallelujah. All units, continue returning fire. We'll have to endure this somehow. Oh boy. Well, I'd stick with an upper route going through this, cause yeah, nah. What was the objectives again? Use no continue, destroy all enemy. Okay, yeah, we'll continue. We'll complete this one easily. Can aim for an upper more approach with this. Good, I got my knock attack already ready. What's up?
What's that digit beside them?
What digit?
I thought that was be the level, but there's no way you're wing 0 or your
That
wing
that's turn order.
Oh.
Because if we look, let's look for Gyujin. You see, Hito is 1, Akihiro is 2, and then the throne, I think it's Zui or whatever, is 3. It's just turn order.
Okay.
The downside to Akihiro is his damage and stuff is good. It's just he can't move for he has like the worst speed, which I guess makes sense, but still.
I mean, if we're talking about the same series, I thought, yeah, his first Gundam was pretty slow, but after he got his upgrade, I thought he was moving pretty fast.
Oh, he is, but in game, as you notice, he's always my last moving unit. Nah, Fusion's great. Like the remake is amazing. Honestly, right now I know they're plot-wise, we're like episode. If we consider the full head, we're like episode 14 or so before Karta appears and they fully start getting to Earth. We're only at the part where he just got the Gyujin. But stuff like the Gundam Kimaris hasn't even appeared yet. No, that's not even worth it. Unless...
Yeah. The Knuckles is close range.
Remember, unlike with the other games where this does the Project Cross Zone style of things, where a unit's speed determines whether it goes first or not.
I still need to play that.
That game was too long for my taste. I beat both of them though. Actually, yeah, you were with me when I beat the second one. We were at Waffle House.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I know I had the second one in my possession, so. If I'm not mistaken, I think the second one had Streets of Rage 2.
Yeah. But yeah, the way it works is the higher a unit's speed, the faster they go. Zenkaiger is right now my slowest unit. Well, you know, the Super Sentai one is my slowest one right now, so he always goes last no matter what. But he's my most powerful one right now because I went crazy on his event. Always take advantage of the fact that you have a sniper, Nathan. Snipers are amazing.
And apparently I learned that snipers are even more amazing when you have a spotter.
Yep.
If you got someone to
help you plan your trajectory and everything, you know, the usual stuff. We're talking about video game snipers right now, Nathan. We're not talking about the real world. We're talking about a video game.
Still almost be the same thing.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, with Lockon, he has his Haro with him to help him out with his spotting.
I should have animated that.
This is how a Gundam run by Ahab waves goes against these GN drive things.
Oh, dang.
I thought I was used to piloting this thing by now. I can't show myself to the Colonel after this. Oh, he started moving.
Jeez Louise.
Then we just kill these guys real quick. They really want Virtue dead. That's all they keep attacking. Technically, they could have killed off the Scope Dog right here by now. I'm gonna try and break her for now.
Is that the only two enemies for right now?
Yeah, I killed off the rest of them with that crazy map attack like usual. There's a reason I carried Kyo and Hito at all times normally. Because they had those good map attacks. Remember, when it comes to a boss, what you're actually supposed to do is break them first. So then you can dish out damage. Because once they're broken... Well, actually, we don't even need to break them in this case. Still broke them. Ah, they got me again. I'm so sorry, Lieutenant Colonel. But yeah, so the way it works is when you break a unit, it loses most of its defense. Like its defense gets cut by like 30% or a varying percent. Dang it.
Oh, dang.
So then we just gotta slowly kill through him. Okay. It's too bad he doesn't have any lines without Yal Sanchez. Does he?
Jeez Louise.
He's a sniper, Nathan. What do you think? Yeah, he doesn't have any lines. And this is how you break a unit, Nate. I'm removing her. Because I got the cool one with Shizuno. That was her from underwater for the first part of the series. Nice nose. Does he have a target theme for it? Nope, he doesn't. You're feisty today, aren't you? But I think it's just about time we wrap this up. He's trying to hit the protagonist directly. Well, not on my watch. No, not on your own. Did you like Lockon, Nathan?
The sniper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Good.
Oh, wait. No, no, I don't like that question. No. I know where that's going.
You're Sachas of the KPSA, aren't you? Ha! The Kuju's Punk's told you about me, hasn't he? You're the bastard that ordered the suicide bombing in Ireland. Why did you do that? Because I'm a mercenary. It's what I do. Besides, wasn't it obvious the Middle East would react violently when the AU built their orbital elevator? You involved innocent people who did nothing wrong. Oh, you're not so different from me. You're just a terrorist who says he's trying to eradicate war. I'll take full blame for that. But after I see you dead and defeated.
Yeah, I'm used to your questions by now.
Good. I'll never forgive you. Monsters like you are the reason there's war in this world. Keep crying. You and I are the same breed. That's a lie. I'm nothing like you. I'm gonna change this world. Enemy approaching. Enemy approaching. Hmm? There you are, Gundam. I'll avenge you, Howard. Did I make it in time? What the? Ah! What the? He's getting in the way? Lord Master, present situation is disadvantageous. Pilot should escape. No, we can't just escape right now. VMAX! Hmm? Is this the same as the time that... Is this the same as what happened when I fought against Gale? Ironic. This happened... VMAX happened the second time. The first time Nathan was also here. What's with that speed? This is like the Gundam's new weapon. But I won't die in vain. I am a Union flag fighter. Ah, bastard! You're moving slower now. Ray, we're going after the enemy unit next. What are you doing, Ray? We're the only ones who can save him. So long. Severe damage. Severe damage. Unable to fight. Unable to fight. No life signs detected. Guess he was all bark and no bite. I'll take the machine as GN drive as souvenirs. Okay, Haro. On my mark, fire the GN missile. Lock on! Lock on! Lock on! Lock on! Lock on! Lock on! What the heck am I doing? But unless I get rid of him, unless I can avenge them, I don't see how I can go on, or how I can even face the world. Phew! I got no other choice. I got a life reading? Targeted and firing! What happened to Dynamis? It can't be. Lockon Stratos. So yeah. This game went that far.
Interesting.
Father, Mother, Amy. I know the things I've done may not change anything. The things will never go back to the way they were. Even so, from now on, after today, the future that Lyle will know. Hey, people down there, are you satisfied the way the world is? As for me, I hate it. We received a special encoded message from the Thomas. They say that they've begun exchanging fire with mobile suits equipped with pseudo-GN drives. I wonder which side of the world will lean towards. The UN, theirs, or perhaps another entirely. What do you think, Nina Trinity? This evil girl. This girl! You're gonna hate this girl when you watch Double O. Don't get me wrong, her design is adorable. Look at the yellow eyes and the nice hair. But she is pure evil. As you notice with the sad music, recovery of the Dynamis is complete. Both the solar reactor and the Haru are safe. But Lockon is... Lockon. How could you go and die like that? It's my fault, Calm down, Eiji. This isn't your fault. But if Ray had just listened to me, then... I'm sorry, Felt. I'm sorry, Felt. You didn't do anything wrong, Haro. You don't need to apologize. The entirety of the blame lies with me for devising and approaching of this operation. Ian, the GM particles. I let loose a couple satellites and released the particles just like you said. Will that really be enough for us to give them the slip? It's just a temporary solution. With this many enemies, we'd end up caught in their surveillance net otherwise. We just had to take what we can get. But given our current firepower now, Sumeragi Noriega, please present your next operation plan. Yes, please. It's not like you to just give up, Mr. Meragi. We're still alive after all, and there's still things we need to do. Thank you. I'll come up with a plan to combat the enemy pursuit force. All of us are going to survive until Haza opens the next gate. In the private quarters. Did you throw away your life in a desperate bid for revenge, Lockon? Kiro Yamano took up a sword, even though he abhorred battle. Hiyoyui said that he would destroy his Gundam once war was eliminated. Marina Ismail said that God is fair, but after death, there is no God. Lassie said the celestial being's existence itself has significance. What it means to exist. That is, what it means to be alive. It's to face the world and try and carry on the ideals of those who died. Not for God. I'll do it by my own will. Don't worry, Setsuna lives. Before you try and
Eh,
complain, Nathan. But
all
yeah,
good here.
good. Ooh, I know what you should do. You should save up your money in Toho, and we should do a video of it,
Okay.
of your pulls. Alright,
Well, it's yeah, okay.
well, we'll end it for now. Goodbye. Dang it, Nathan, say bye.
Bye.